Hello world. So I'm popping in real quick to let you know about the video you're about to watch. So this video is old. I think I recorded it about a year ago. I posted it on my other channel, The Chronicles of Crazy, which I'm no longer posting videos on that channel. Hello world, welcome back to the Chronicles of Crazy. My name is Michelle and I'm here to do another story time video. So in the spirit of Halloween, I'm gonna tell you guys a funny ass story that happened on Halloween back when I was 12 years old. So my mom and dad were friends with this couple that lived around the corner, and they had a son. They had two sons, but at this time there was just the one son. So that son, we're gonna give him the name Thomas. So Thomas and my older sister Ruby, they had gone to school together. It was my sister Ruby, my favorite cousin. We're gonna give her, well, I'm just gonna call her my favorite cousin. So we were so excited. She bought a costume. I tried to find a costume, but I couldn't find a nice costume that I felt would fit. Oh, it was terrible. So my favorite cousin, she dressed up as a French maid, which was this costume right here. And I don't remember what my older sister Ruby was dressed as, but my costume, well, first of all, I have curly hair. So you know what happens when you comb out curls? So this is what happens when you comb out curls. This is what the curls look like before combing them out. This is what the curls end up looking like after you comb them out, right? Okay, fine. So that was my hairstyle. And then I had on some white, like spandex pants with this like skirt, like a tulle kind of a skirt over it with a white shirt. And I was a sorceress. That's what we titled my costume. I looked crazy, okay? That's the bottom line here. So we go around the corner. I'm sure that my older sister, she also went with some of her friends. So it wasn't like she was just coming with us kids, you know what I'm saying? She had her own teenage friends that came and we all went together. So we go to the party. It was in the basement that they were doing the party. So my favorite cousin had the hots for the boy who was throwing the party, Thomas. And I had the hots for this fucking hoodlum who lived on the block as well, and I'm gonna just say his name. His name was Isaac. Oh boy, so I had a crush on him. He was so cute. He had green eyes. He was tall, fit, nice hair, nice skin, nice smile. He was really fucking cute. And he was one of my first, childhood. He wasn't my first crush, but he was like my 12-year-old crush. I was 12 years old. He wasn't 12. He wasn't 12. He was probably like 15 at the time. So fine, what happens? We're all in the basement. We're having a fun time. People are looking at me and wondering what the fuck did you come dressed as? So we were going back and forth from the party to the hallway, to the party, to the hallway. So at one point, now we're in the hallway. So my older sister, me, my favorite cousin, maybe even Thomas was in the hallway, and some other people were in the hallway. Let me give you a little bit of backstory about me and how much of a pussy I am. When I was a little girl, I was so afraid of Michael Myers. You know who I'm talking about, okay? The maniac killer who stalks babysitters on Halloween night, and he's done so since the year of my birth. Halloween, the original Halloween movie, it came out in 1978, okay? And this is when the world was introduced to this motherfucking masked maniac killer, okay? Who liked to stab babysitters and just other people who got in his way with a large kitchen knife. Look at him. Can you imagine? Oh God, I was so scared of him. Like I would literally scream and go into complete hysterics when I was a little girl. When he lays on the floor, when like in his recharge period after he gets like knocked out, stabbed, whatever, and he's laying on the ground and then he just sits up and looks at you. I can't take it. Well, I can take it now, but back when I was a kid, I couldn't take it. And I would lose my shit. So my fear of Michael Myers began as a child and went well into adulthood. You know why I'm not scared of Michael Myers no more? I haven't been afraid of Michael. I'm still afraid of Michael Myers. But I feel like I understand him better. We'll get back to Michael Myers in a bit. So this is what happened. So you know that I'm definitely afraid of the boogeyman, okay? And rightfully so, because hello, have you seen how he kills people? Back to the party. So now we're in the hallway and we're all just chilling, right? All of a sudden, what do I see? I see footsteps coming down the steps, coming into the hallway that we're in. So I see these feet. And I'm looking at the pants and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And as the person continues coming down the stairs, their face was revealed. Whoever it was dressed as Michael Myers. So can you imagine 12-year-old Michi scared of her own fucking shadow and deathly afraid of Michael Myers, and all of a sudden here you are at a smoky nighttime Halloween party. It's dark and here comes Michael Myers. When I saw Michael Myers coming down those steps, my reaction was one of complete horror. Okay, I listen. When I saw him, I screamed bloody murder. So like, this is the wall, this is him, this is me. So I screamed. Then I leaped from the middle of the hallway all the way to the wall, and I like just stood stuck on the wall. And I'm crying like a fucking pendeja. And I stood there like a fucking shell of a person crying into the wall because I was so damn scared that I just saw Michael Myers. Who would come dressed as Michael Myers? He pulls off his mask and he comes. It's just me. It's just me. And I hear people, it was Isaac. It was Isaac. And I'm like, oh God. So now I'm no longer horrified because of my fear. Now I'm horrified because I'm fucking embarrassed because that's my crush and he just saw me be a big old baby. Oh my God, his parents, Thomas's parents, end up running down to investigate what the scream was all about. My favorite cousin is laughing. In the beginning, they were all concerned because like, oh shit, this bitch just fucking flipped out and screamed and ran, like what the fuck. But then the laughter ensued. They all started fucking cracking up. It was jokes for the whole fucking night. There was jokes for probably years to come about this night after that. So the parents, they were telling him, you gotta go. She's fucking completely a wreck over here. You can't be at the party is what they're telling him. Thomas spoke with him and the parents and they all had a meeting. The final conclusion was that Isaac could stay at the party. He just had to keep his mask off at all times. That's what happened. I went on with my life and I continued with the damn party. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking wallflower that I was at most parties when I was young. I never fucking busted a move. I stood by a wall, holding the wall up because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Walls just fucking collapse every day. I later went on to make out with Isaac. He was my first kiss. He was the first fucking guy whose tongue ever went in my mouth. Oh God. I remember vividly the kiss. That was the story of the time that I made a complete fucking fool of myself at the Halloween party because I was a fucking pendeja and I was scared of a man who didn't exist even though he was standing right there in my face, okay? So the reason that I'm no longer scared of Michael Myers, okay, I'm still afraid of Michael Myers, but not the way I was before. And that's all thanks to Rob Zombie. So if you're a Halloween fan, okay, Halloween fans are divided into groups. There are the group of people that can't stand the Rob Zombie remakes. And then there are the group of people that loved the Rob Zombie remake. So the original Michael Myers franchise, so Halloween, Halloween 2, stupid ass Season of the Witch, 3, 4, I don't know how many it went up to before it was finally time for Rob Zombie to come in and make his version. So all the Halloween movies that we had seen thus far before the Rob Zombie version came out, Michael Myers, he was a fucking lunatic, a maniac, a fucking madman who couldn't be killed. You know, you could fuck him up real quick and he would fall down and recharge and then bloop, this motherfucker's back up in full effect, ready to... And we didn't know what drove him to kill. He would just kill you and there was like most of the time no real valid reason why. You know, fine, you know, sometimes he would see teenagers, they were fucking, how dare you have premarital sex, that was cause for them to be killed. If they were in his way, you know, you're a goner. There was no rhyme or reason to his methods of mayhem. All these years later, here comes Rob Zombie with his version of Halloween. So he basically remade Halloween, the original Halloween, his way. In this version, we see more of Michael Myers' childhood. And that shit was not good. Okay, there was a lot of crazy ass shit going on with this little fucking kid. And we see that his sister was in fact not the first person that he killed. Like he kills a bully. You see that there were things that drove him to kill. That he wasn't just this little boy on Halloween dressed as a clown who decided to kill his sister because she wanted to be having sex with a guy. Some people were upset because how dare you give Michael Myers a backstory. Now he's a real person. It makes him look like he's a real person with feelings and emotions. And so he's less scarier now. So that's what the people who hate the movie were saying why they didn't like it. You made him into a fucking mere mortal with issues and problems like the rest of us. How is that frightening? Whereas before, originally, he was just this masked lunatic running loose on Halloween, killing whoever the fuck he felt like killing. And we didn't understand why. I could see what those people are saying, how it takes away from the fear factor of Michael Myers, but I could also appreciate knowing why he's a crazy ass motherfucker. Because I need to know, why do you do the things that you do, caramba? I can't wait to see what Halloween movies they come out with next, because if it's one thing that we know for sure in this world, cockroaches are gonna outlive us all, okay? And there will be another Halloween movie. So I hope y'all all have a happy and safe Halloween. Don't take fruit from people. If you're out trick-or-treating and they give you fruit, don't eat the fruit. Be careful with your trick-or-treating candy. Don't knock on people's houses. Go to the fucking shopping malls and get your candies there. So if you enjoyed this video, like my video, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you could be alerted when I post videos in the future, okay? In the future? What the fuck was that? Bye.